What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, indeed, it is another one. So, as you can clearly see the title of the broadcast, and yes, the thing of this is we talk about the family dynamics all across YouTube, the internet, period, and about the structure, definitely in the Black community. And apparently, from in the context, it's a little light in this video, but the picture is going to be shown. What happens here is apparently this this man right here has a daughter, and I guess at some point he's allowed his daughter to have of course boyfriend, something like that, things like that. That's kind of how I get started. Definitely back in the day, parents used to be able to vet their children's activities with the opposite sex and things like that, which it kind of gets a little murky nowadays. But this is the point. Apparently, this man had to put his hands on this young man for trying to sleep with his daughter, or maybe he did sleep with his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Listen, look. And he put hands on the young man. So of course, Big Mama Bear, came up to the situation and stuff like that. And she had to correct some mans. She got to correct the man out here. She's strong and independent. So she been raising this young man and things like that. Obviously, this is what we just gathering right here from just this little bit. But listen, look. We're going to go here now. We're going to check this thing out. So just a fair warning here.
It may be hard for some viewers to watch.
It may be hard for some viewers to watch. All right. So we're going to go here now. Let's check this out.
Put your hands on my son. Caught him in the bed with my daughter. They don't give you right to put your hands on my son. He know the rules. Okay, and I tell him the rules, but when it comes to my children, you do not put your hands on my child. They don't go in the bedroom. Understood. They stay in the living room. Understood. He put his hands on you, correct? Do not touch my child anymore. And I wouldn't touch your child. Don't. I didn't hit him. I roughed him up. I threw him out. He knew the rules. It doesn't matter. You could have spoke to him. You didn't have to touch him. You didn't have to use physical force. So did you even know who he was? Where he was? He said he was going to a friend's house. I didn't know he was coming over here. Oh, so you don't keep tabs on your own son? Of course I keep tabs on my son. That's crazy. And you need to watch your mouth, because don't tell telling you don't put your hands on my child anymore. Is that understood? Hold on. Wait right here. Baby, no, I ain't waiting on nothing. You can bring whoever you like.
See, this is the problem.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Here we go. Here we go. See, this is the problem here. Hold on. Hold on. This is the problem right here. Now, this is where we at. Now, y'all heard what was said here. She getting down on the father. She didn't even know where her son was. Her son had basically lied to her that I'm going over a friend's house. She didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy right here. And the thing of this is now this strong and independent ass mama out here, want to come talk sideways to this man about her son trying to sleep with his daughter. Matter of fact, where the fuck his father at?
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Real talk. Hold on here. Hold on. My bad.
Just saying, we just gonna sit up here and be sure that we out here 304ing it up. Okay, she 304ing it up, clearly, allegedly. All right. But damn them kids, they good. They gonna take care of themselves, because like I said, they think as long as the kid is alive, I'm a good mama.
And that's definitely the mind frame of her right now. She didn't even know where the fuck her son was, technically. Well, no, I didn't know, but you admitted that you didn't know. Where's the accountability at for you, mother? This is ridiculous right here. All right, so we're gonna phase this thing through. Let's go here now.
Put your hands on my son. Caught him in the bed with my daughter.
Right. So now, obviously, maybe this father was allowing his daughter to have a boyfriend, things like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, young people used to date. This is the only way that you're going to get, this is the only way families used to get built. When, you know, young people would get together back in the day, they would be supervised by the parental guidance of said family, whether the young man went to his girlfriend's house or the girlfriend came over to the young man's house. It was always parents around back in the day to supervise things. That's what used to be called community out here, but you know, community doesn't exist anymore. So, you know what I'm saying? We have these issues now to where we have all this single parent household shit. You can't watch everything at the same time because there's not two grown adults in the household at an extended amount of time. Let's keep going.
They don't give you a right to put your hands on my son.
He know the rules.
Okay, and I tell him the rules, but you.
No. See, listen, look right here. When your son comes over to somebody else's house, or children, whatever, male, female, it don't matter. When that child goes over to somebody else's house, they have to obey the rules of set house that they're going to.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
We're not going to escape this accountability out here, people. Oh, no, we're not. She has no right to sit there and talk about what her son doesn't have to obey. Oh, no, ma'am. Who the fuck do you think you are with that fake ass hair on your goddamn head? That's not how it's going to go. And see, this is the problem with a lot of men out here nowadays. Now, you know what I'm saying? We don't have the dominancy over our households like we supposed to, and we should. That's the reason why also women don't respect us anymore. Let's keep going.
When it comes to my children, you do not put your hands on my child.
Okay, well, at the end of the day, sweetheart, you keep your children at your household. You don't allow your children to go out to anybody, to any other places where they have to obey the rules and the regulations of any other place. You're not going to, don't tell me that your children are going to go to school and disobey the programs at school. Don't tell me that your children are going to go out in the streets, rob and break in the stores and stuff like that. They don't have to obey the laws of the land. You talking about somebody needs to talk to you first about the rules of your child? No, that's not how it goes when they're roaming around in public.
They don't go in the bedroom.
Understood.
They stay in the living room.
Understood. He put his hands on you, correct? Do not touch my child.
You better get your finger out of my fucking face, bitch.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
That's what you better do. Hold on.
You old fish-eyed fool.
You better get your finger out my face, or else this taser will put you in your place out here. You know. I'm just joking. I'm fucking around a little bit, but you know, no. This is highly disrespectful. Instead of her coming at this father with a applicable, thought process to where they could work together and figure things out. Obviously, they have some liking for each other, his daughter and her son. So they need to come together and sit down and talk this thing through. Yes, as a father, he's supposed to stand up for his daughter. Now, at the same time, though, too, get down in the comments and let me know whether his father may have been a little bit too relaxed on his daughter and things like that, and also whether the mother is too relaxed on her son. See, these are the dynamics that we're talking about in today's world. Now, the thing of this is, obviously, he may have caught his daughter and this young man right here, you know what I'm saying, before things really got a little steamy. And he was like, listen, look, he hemmed him up. You as a man, you're in another man's house. And you're a young man, okay? You're a young man in a grown man's house. Now, I've allowed you to come over here and see my daughter. Obviously, you two are, liking each other. Okay, cool. But you would not disrespect the rules of my house. I don't care. what house you come from, but in my home, you would not disrespect the rules. And at the end of the day, though, obviously, this father felt like he was overboard with disrespecting the rules. And not only him, I would have been checking my daughter too. Why aren't you, you know what I'm saying, respecting my rules as well, young lady? It's a whole dynamic of disrespect. Now, the daughter needs to be checked too as well. You don't allow no boys behind closed doors in my house, period.
And I wouldn't touch your child.
Uh-huh.
Don't.
But see, though, it things work different. Like, let's say the young lady went to, you know, his mother's house. Of course, you know, most women are not super violent like that, you know, with other women technically. But, you know, she, like she said, I will put my hands on your daughter. But listen, look, the thing of this is man to young man, man to man, period. Shit work different with us as men. He had every right in his household to snatch that young man up. If that young man was getting a little too, you know what I'm saying, this and that, and also put his daughter in place. Real talk.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
He had every right to. And the thing of this is society has cucked men out so bad till we can't even stand up in our own households and things like that to put things in proper perspectives. And this is the truth. This is ridiculous here. No, I felt like he was out of line, and ain't no telling behind the scenes that little nigga probably gave him some back talk and stuff like that up in there. You not finna back talk me in my household. I'm telling you, it's a little thing. See, it's a lot of context missing to this video here. It's a lot of it. I guarantee you that young man said something to him, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day that made him, you know, put his hands on him. He wasn't just, oh, okay, yes, sir, I'm sorry. You know, this will never happen again, things like that. You know, that didn't happen. I guarantee you that didn't happen. That young man thought he was doing something big and bad. And yeah, Pops had to let him know, I still got hands out here.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Hold on.
You old fish-eyed fool.
I didn't hit him. I roughed him up. I threw him out. He knew the rules.
It doesn't matter. You could have.
No, that does matter. How about you get your son in line to respect authority? But, I keep forgetting out here, a lot of y'all don't provide fathers in your households to understand what it means from boys to men, how authority works. And it don't work the same way when mama pacifying your ass out here. It don't. Play with it, fuck around and find out, and you will. I grew up with nothing but men running my family, and it don't work that way. You know, like, no.
Spoke to him. You didn't have to touch him.
No, obviously that didn't work. Because at the end of the day, though, like I told you, it's context missing. And I guarantee you this young man did not speak to him properly in his own household in order for a man to just, you know what I'm saying, have to aggressively remove him. Most men are not just overbearing barbarians in the 21st century. We don't just wake up every day just thinking about barbaric stuff and we're just gonna dominate, just, you know, just to take everybody out. And no, we don't wake up thinking like that every day. This ain't the 1300s. We don't wake up as barbarians every day. So I guarantee you this young man said something to him sideways in his own household about his child.
Have to use physical force.
So
Did
did
you know
you even know who he was? Where he was?
He said he was going to a friend's house. I didn't know he was coming over here.
Right. You didn't know shit. You didn't know nothing. You didn't know nothing, baby.
And what is your damaged muscle head? You stupid? You ignorant, or you just plain old deaf?
She didn't know nothing. Sitting around here, well, I didn't know. Yeah, your son could have been running around here, spitting up seeds with all types of chicks out here. And then you just would have looked up one day like, well, why you doing this, son? Why you doing that? Yeah, she did a whole son husband out here. This is a whole son husband situation. Look at her trying to protect her son from consequences that he is creating.
So you don't keep tabs on your own
Of course,
son.
I
That's
keep
crazy.
tabs on my son.
Lies.
You need to watch your mouth because don't tell you don't put your hands on my child anymore. Is that understood?
Hold on, wait right here. Baby,
So
come
I
here.
ain't waiting on nothing. And you can bring whoever you like.
See, yeah. I couldn't find the rest of the video, but this is where we at right here, people. This is where we at. And this is sad but true. But you know what I'm saying? The thing of this is, you know what I'm saying, the disrespect on both ends as parents. I think they should have came together, came out, you know, tried to understand both sides and things like that. But that's when people, you know, actually have common sense and logic in their lives. Now, I'm not saying that, to be honest with you, though, I'm sorry, but, you know, the father was not wrong. The father was not wrong. You know, that young man came over to his house. He has rules and guidelines that that young man should have obeyed, and also his daughter. I'm not sitting around here trying to let the daughter escape her responsibilities of obeying her father either. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, though. And then the mother comes up, well, you put your hands on my son. Yeah, he was in my house. I have rules over here. And it just is what it is. It's going to be the same rules if your son go out there and do something in the streets and the police get hold of his ass.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
So what you going to do? You going to snatch up the police? You going to get in the police face and wag your little finger? You shouldn't have put your hands on my son. Oh, yeah, you're going to be in handcuffs too, bitch. Real talk. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this scenario right here. You know what I'm saying? I love to hear from you guys, man. I certainly appreciate you all. You know what I'm saying? All my subscribers, real talk. Love your comments. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to, I try to get to everybody's comments, but it is what it is, though. Hey, listen, look, shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.